Safety first. Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh Jesus! Okay, so if you watch the channel, you know that I've had this. This is a customer saw, and it's brand new. It's only had like 6 or 7 cuts on it even, you know. I mean, it's brand new. As soon as they used it, they were disgusted with it and waited for me to come get it. So this is a brand new Echo 4510. Echo is marketing these as like professional, but that's total bullshit. They are not professional saws. Not at all. Now they are nice, but they also, they are not powerful. I do believe that these are a stratified saw, an air injection saw, or whatever you want to call it. But I don't really care about all that. Customer was wanting me to port it, but I was like, no, you don't want to port that. It's waste your money. And so what we're going to do is we're going to test it real quick. I already know this thing runs like shit. This is the way they got it from the shop, a real shop, a pro shop, you know. This was what was given to them, and it's just trash. It's just trash. This is why you need to know how to work on your saws, guys. But I definitely will remove the restrictors in the carburetor. Might open up the muffler. We'll see. But let's get into it. It's already warm, okay? I've warmed it up. Okay, so now I'm going to go take it in the garage, take it apart, look at it, see what I'm going to do, and you'll see all that. Okay, so I got the carburetor right here. I had purchased this kit. This is an Echo. They have their Echo part number. Right, here we go. Look at this. Limiter cap toolkit, part number 91077. I had purchased this because it is the limiter removal kit. All right. What I thought was these are left-handed screws. All right. These are for screwing in left-handed and then pulling out. And then I thought that you turned this around the other direction, and you also had the actual single D or whatever it's called tool to adjust these. These are, I don't know how well you can see in there. See how they're like not quite half a full circle. All right, those are, anyways, those are plastic sleeves around there. And very similar to Husqvarna, I believe what you have to do is you have to have the right size D bit to go down there, push that plastic in while you then turn the high and low jets out. Once you get them out, then you can remove that plastic thing. Plan spoiled once again. Foiled. Anyway, so the only way that I know of getting these out is to just absolutely mutilate them with a drill bit. So, let the mutilation begin. You got to be careful doing it this way because, you know, it's a carburetor. There's all kinds of little soft pieces in there. But basically, you're drilling into that plastic. I was really hoping to do this the appropriate way. I guess it's just not in the card for old Bodie. Not this time. There we go. So what I did was I turned it all the way one way. I started working on one jet at a time. Turned it all the way one way, drilled as much as I could all around it, turned it back, drilled as much as I could all the way around it, and then it was able to literally just break the plastic retainer thing or the restrictor, and now I'm taking the jet out. So there you go. You can see it's got the plastic sleeve around it, and I literally was drilling out inside there. So now that we got it all completely out, we should be able to Did I lose a spring? Or is there no spring in this? Anyways. You gotta be real careful because these things are actually designed to break the high jets. If somebody tries to tamper with them and stuff, which is exactly what I'm doing. Tampering. There we go. All right, there you go. See what I mean by designed to break? They got that spot right there. It's a little weak spot, that slot. It'll break right there. Now, I really don't know if there's a spring or not. I'll be more careful with this one. I'm gonna have to drill that out more. All right, so there's the high jet. Or no, this is the low jet. Same thing. So this plastic piece right here, you can still see the D shape in it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to drill around the head of this in that as many spots as possible so that you can weaken it. And then you can take your flat tip screwdriver, put it in your slot, and keep doing this until it breaks that plastic. That's how you get your restrictors out of these things. Total pain in the ass. And I really thought that one of these tools was going to have the thing that I needed, because they're called the frickin' restrictor removal tool kit from Echo. Ugh. So a little bit pissed there. It was like 60 bucks once it got shipped to me and everything. Oh God, that sucks so bad. But anyways, so all we're going to do is going to put these right back into the carburetor. Lightly seated. One turn. That's the way I do it. I start from lightly seated, one turn out. And then as I get, that'll get me started. And then I can make the adjustments as necessary. Now, before you go saying, you should do a how to adjust your carb video. Nah. There's plenty of those kind of videos out there. Somebody the other day asked me to do a how to sharpen the chain video. And I'm like, nah, I'm not good enough at sharpening a chain to do that. But I I'm going to go 1.5 on these. They feel really close. Like, but anyways, so that carb's ready to go back on there, and we can move on to the next thing, which is going to be the exhaust. The exhaust doesn't appear to be particularly clogged up. Looks like it's a pretty open can, and all of the exhaust actually comes out the top here. So we're going to open it up real quick just to see if we need to do an... Yeah, we can open that up quite a bit more. All right, so there's what we got. All there is inside there is, how can you, I can't get you to see that. There we go, that's a little bit better. Little tiny hole right there, coming out the top. Now, it is a pretty direct shot, but that hole could be enlarged. Nah, I'm going to stick one out the side right here. Okay, so this originally went right like that. It's some weird vortexy thing that has this really crappy cold weather thing so that we can let hot air into the carburetor and really cold. We're in Georgia. It doesn't get that cold. And this whole thing just looks like a restriction to me. So we took it off. I did leave that separator right there. I just don't know if it's worth going through the effort to grind it out. We'll see how it runs. So, yeah. There we go. So, air filter's on. Come on. It's hard to do this one-handed. Jeez, come on. Pause. All right, we got it on there. And for the exhaust, we're still not there. So what I messed around with it. I enlarged that hole. Honestly, I didn't like it. I didn't like it coming out of the top like that. And I don't like it on the Timberwolves either, but I live with it. This one right here, there's not much room. So I have, it's like, it's going to get that plastic real hot and burn it. So I did this. Ta-da! That sticks out really far. It's kind of goofy looking, but whenever you put it on, it's not goofy looking anymore. It looks fine, and it really gets it out past the plastic. And I just put a little patch on there and welded it up. Yeah, I know, I'm a great welder. So I'll wait for that to dry real good, and I'll put it on tomorrow and we'll do a test. Okay. So we got the muffler mod done. It looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? Sticks out. It looks kind of like it sticks out far, but it's just right. It really is. I'm happy with it. Looks good. Sounds pretty good. I've got to, I just noticed that it's tripping me out. I forgot to put that little cover on there. Shoot. There we go. It's back on there now. All right. So the muffler mod. All right. That's great, right? And we got the carb tuned up nicely. Got it spinning just a little over 12,000 RPMs at the free spin. quite a nice little saw now. I mean, nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that. It's good running a little saw. But is it a pro saw? No, it's not a pro saw. I think we've covered that. But you know, not everything has to be a pro saw. You know, whenever Aaron was giving it to me, and like I said, he was wanting me to port it, and I was like, don't waste your money. You know, you'll spend more on the port job than the saw's worth. And so he said, you know what, you're right. Not everything has to be a hot rod, and it doesn't. You know, this thing right here, now that it's all adjusted right and it's good, got a nice muffler mod there, so it's going to get rid of the heat. We're running good. This thing's going to break in and be a nice little saw. I know it is. Now, if you watch the channel, you know the history. I have one of these that I will be giving away, but I haven't figured out the details of it yet. And I am giving it, I know who it's going to. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to auction off one of my saws, and that right there will pay for the giveaway. Or I'll do a raffle. Probably do a raffle. I was going to do a raffle on the Echo 800, but that's already sold. So I don't know what I'm going to raffle off. I mean, of course, don't pick any of my nice saws, guys. But, you know, like, give me some feedback. What would you like me to raffle off? Basically, my options are, I could raffle off the Husqvarna 55. I have a new Chinese cylinder for it, and I'll be messing around with that a little bit and stuff. But I have two of those. I could raffle off one of those. I have a Poland. It is the 3500. Yeah, Poland 3500 that I removed the 60cc from and put a ported 54cc on there. I could raffle that off. But somebody was asking me to show stuff. Let me go ahead and do that. I am not going to leave this sitting here and possibly fall off. That's a nice little saw now. I mean, it's no 4310. That's what I was looking for. I mean, I'm certain it's probably stronger than the 4310. I'm pretty close, but it's a lot heavier. And that's what I was looking for whenever I got that. I know these shouldn't be sitting here. They get moved around. It's all temporary. I'm going to port that guy. That's going to be a good one. I'm going to follow Cajun's recipe on that. All right. Let's see. There's a Super 380. Not going to raffle that off. Back there, that's one of these. I think it's that one right there. Is a 365 special. Back there is a 266 SE and a 268 XP, I think is what those are. That's a Craftsman 3.4 partner. 281. That's Baby Doll right there. Baby Doll is my 2152 that I had put a 346 XP cylinder on. I have since taken the 346 XP cylinder off, and I'll be using it on something else, which is top secret. That right there is a 359, Husqvarna 359. This is a 357. 2054. Got a lot of chainsaws. I think I got a problem. Hey, Peter. You guys ever watch Family Guy? Hey, Peter. I think you got a chainsaw problem. My son can do it a lot better than I can. I'm taking you to show you some more. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. There's more. This is a 305. I've got a cover for it, a clutch cover. I could auction that off. It's my 330. I am not auctioning, or 335. I'm sorry, not auctioning that off. This is a 490. Honestly, I could auction that off. This is my 2055. Not auctioning that off. Or no, I could auction that off because I believe I'm going to sell it. I mean, it runs great. It really does. If I keep stuff, typically it's stuff that won't bring a lot of money. That thing right there is in great shape and it runs excellent. And I've even got all the stuff to make it heated handles. Even though I had taken it off. I could auction that off. This is the one. So first I'll show you. So this is my 330. Honestly, I could auction that off. This thing is pristine. It really is. It looks dirty and stuff sitting there, hanging there, but it is pristine. I could get rid of that one. This one is my Type 3, which is, it's a 330 with a 60cc cylinder on it. We'll be keeping that. But I could auction this one off. I got a couple more things. I want to put some nice decals on it. But this was a 3500, which the 3500 has it's a low top. It's the big block low top, but it has a 54cc ported cylinder on it. It runs pretty good too, but I want to do a couple more things to it. I could auction this off as well. So the whole point of auctioning off the saw is I want to auction something off so that people will have a chance at winning something that they want to win. And it'll go towards offsetting the cost that I have in that brand new 4510, Echo 4510. So I got a brand new Echo 4510 that as soon as I got it, I realized it was not what I was looking for. What I was looking for was actually the 4310. I ended up getting a 4310 whenever I went to Europe. And so now the 4510, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a fine saw, but it's a homeowner saw. It's a nice homeowner saw. Really good, nice homeowner saw. And so I know of some people that are in need, and I'm going to send it off. But to offset my cost, I'll get rid of another saw. Say hi. So, anyways, you get the point. I've just got to figure out the details of which saw I should auction off or raffle off, I should say. That's what I'll do. I'll do a raffle. I've got a Facebook page called Woodsman Essentials. I haven't really done much with it, but I'll sell everything. I don't know. No, I won't. I'll do it on my website, which my website is woodsmanessentials.com. What I'll do is I'll basically, I'm working through this right now in my head. So here's what I'll do. I will print out a bunch of decals that just say Woodsman or something like that. And on the back of each decal, I will write the name of the person who buys it. They'll all be the same decals. Anyways, it's basically, so you'll buy a decal, and that decal will be your ticket to a raffle ticket for winning whatever raffle saw that I decide to put up there. And yeah, you let me know. And be realistic. I'm not going to raffle off my frickin' Cutter's Edge. I'm not going to raffle off my 592. Someday, hopefully, I'll get there. You know, but for right now, my channel doesn't bring in nearly enough money for me to raffle off one of those real nice saws like that. You know, I'm not going to raffle off my Dire Wolf. I could raffle off the 306, the Poland 306. You know, I was going to put that on eBay anyways. So, anyways, you've seen all the saws and stuff, you know. Give me ideas. Maybe I'll listen to you. Maybe I won't. Hope you like the videos, guys. And I haven't tested at this point, but it sure as heck feels like that little 4510 is a lot faster now. So, we'll see.